Gratitude turns what we have into enough. Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?
In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow is our doubts of today. Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Dream big and dare to fail. Be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference that you have lived and lived well. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but about learning to dance in the rain. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. No one has ever become poor by giving. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Believe you can and you're halfway there. The only true wisdom is in knowing you know nothing. The best revenge is massive success. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Happiness is not a goal. It is a byproduct. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. It's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. To succeed in life, you need 2 things: ignorance and confidence. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Don't count the days. Make the days count. Opportunities don't happen. You create them. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life, and be without flavor. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. The key to immortality is first, living a life worth remembering. Life is about making an impact, not making an income. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. It's not what you look at that matters. It's what you see. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. Don't count the things you do. Do the things that count. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Life is about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. A happy life consists not in the absence, but in the mastery of hardships. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. To love and be loved is to feel the sun from both sides. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist, that is all. Happiness depends upon ourselves. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain.